Hello everyone, this is XerStudios, and welcome back to the Dark Place 2 Game Development Livestream Part 5. So, we've done a lot yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago. I forgot. Did the stream 2 days ago, actually. And I'm excited to do some more work, and show off some more bonus content. And soon afterwards, probably in the next stream or so, I was planning on doing a special VR stream as well, to showcase some of the good old VR games that I like Boneworks, Half-Life Alyx, and another one which is like a horror style VR game, because I thought it would be fun and entertaining for that type of stream, especially on this type of channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Country Waffle, can't wait to see what new features are being made. Yeah, got some more stuff to do. And I might optimize the climbing a bit as well. Hitbox rise. Hitboxes for climbing is a little bit off because I saw a playthrough a couple of days ago, and I noticed that it was hard to pretty much climb onto other ropes. So I think that's the only issue with the climbing, because I heard some people said it was clunky, and I think that's the only reason why. But yeah, um, so we got this done the other day, this reflection probes, and this mirror's done. So over here, I might have to change this to something else. And also this, the little beer can, to like an actual jar or something. And I guess what we could do for now is we can make like a sort of 3D and 2D jar, which still has like its rotation. But I will demonstrate what I mean after I try and create that pretty much, the recursion of the jar. And what I'm going to do first is open up Unity 5, and it'd be the My Place project. Voltec Epic Stream Time. Of course it's Epic Stream Time. It's always Epic Stream Time. The Midco 2, the Absolute Casual. You should probably get some music in the background. Makes a streamer interesting. I do agree with that. I wasn't sure what song to put in though. Maybe something from the Dark Place soundtrack, I'm not sure. Maybe to the Absolute Casual. Probably some music from your past games. Oh yeah, of course. Uh, I could try doing that. Wonder if it would loop. Like probably some of the music from A Dark Place. Let me just see if I can find one from my folder here. Because I have so many songs. Probably about like 55 something was used in The Dark Place. Some of them was unused because there were so many songs. House of Hell, what is this one? And yes, the stream does hear that. Very cool. Alright, so, My Place. Original project. Go and open it up real quick. And let me just show my actual screen, not just Unity. There we go. So it'd be this one, here, right here. This is what we want. I'm gonna open up My Place with it. There we go. It takes a couple seconds, but it should be open really, really soon. Good enough. Yeah. It's something. It's better than nothing, I would say. Okay. Still waiting for Unity to open up. There we go. Got 4 watching. Nice. And that's the end of that song. Next one. Happy End. Happy End. It's a happy ending. We're making happy games. Home 3. Is this the right map? Game! I'm clicking so much right now. Door. Yes, the entire game is just a door. Oh, it's a different. Okay. I'm just out of the map, apparently. In fact, there's actually quite a couple doors. The lighting's turned off. Oh, it's really. Okay. Um, what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. And it's not this map, it's a different one that has the jar. Because I can open up Photoshop, and I can actually make a 3D model of a 2D model, or a 2D image, if I were to say. Just pretty cool. You can do a lot of cool stuff with Photoshop. Even the older versions of Photoshop can do that as well, like 2012 even. Pretty crazy. No, we don't want to do that. Uh, my house? This one? Is this one it? I think it is. It is so dark. I don't... Why is it so dark? That's interesting. I don't remember it being this dark before. Oh, I see why. Okay. So technically, I would have to play test really quick. Okay. I think the stream's being invaded. Nightmare, no! Nightmare, no! Yes. I guess it is invaded. Oh no. Guess we know why it's called a dark place now. Indeed. Did you like the pixel fan art I made of the rose in Real Nightmare? Oh. Where'd you put that at? I didn't see it yet. Or did I see it? Because I don't remember seeing fan art. Where'd you put the fan art at? Let me check my Discord. Not on Discord, no. Okay. I would probably actually really like it. I always like your fan art. It's cool. Where's the rose at? Where's that dang jar? Oh man. I thought I put it right there. Oh, maybe because this is the special ending, so it's not there. Yeah, okay. Now I know why. It's in the Game Joke community page. Okay. Yeah. Fan art. Little Nightmare and the Rose. Oh! Yes, yes. It's looking really good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Alright. So yeah, since this is the special ending, we don't want this one. We want the default ending. And then we should get the jar that we need for Photoshop. My house, my O, my outside. Probably I can hide this taskbar so that, yeah, okay. That taskbar is not in the way. On stream, I would assume. My outside. So this is all. Ooh! I didn't get the. It says you subscribed to my channel, but it didn't show up on the stream for some reason. Maybe it's glitched out. Maybe. Did you also like the Halloween fan art? If Nightmare was a pumpkin? Oh yeah. I actually really enjoyed that one. That one was really cool. I liked it how it was animated as well. It was really cool. Really neat stuff. Welcome home. The unknown. This is all just. Then where the dang endings at? I forgot what we were called. Okay, don't judge me. Even though I technically made the game. I mean, look at this. There's so much to remember. You know? I mean, once I see it, I would remember. So you don't have to judge me. Uh, how many maps are there? Jesus, I think there's over 100. Oh, there's over 253 maps. Everything. I've done everything in the worst ways possible. I made the longest game ever. I don't even think the Dark Place had this many maps. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Um, where in the heck is it? Maybe if I check I'm just going to type end. FS ending, FS. What in the heck is that? Oh, that's like the first thing I made. Your best ending. The end. You did it. True end intro. Is it this one? I think it's welcome. Yeah, I think it's that one. The one with the music. I see. Yeah, after a long battle, you have finally managed to get your ending. And the game is no longer corrupt, allowing the player to live happily in peace. In a fake world that's no longer bad. Really cool. The end. I could see what the map is after it loads. Then I remember. Cool. Alright, it's my house. It's not. Really. Is it really my house? Or is it your house? Yeah, okay. hmm Okay. My house 2 has it, but my house 1 does not have it. That's bizarre. Why does my house 2 have it? Oh, it's okay. So it's the complete opposite. Okay. That's nice. Don't play another song. You shall not be bored. You shall be entertained by music. It's our house in the middle of the street. Indeed. Okay. So this is what we want. We're gonna make a 3D version of this. It won't be full 3D, it'd be like semi 3D. You'll see. I just need that Photoshop. That dang Photoshop. Actually, I'm gonna make a new one. Desktop. It's on my other hard drive. I just have to open it. Go. Open sesame. Go. Here we go. Yes. Hey! Welcome, Dan Slut. I'm back. Welcome back to the crib. Don't look at my downloads folder. Just don't. It's really cursed. Where's that ding file at? Can I just drag and drop it? I think I can. Like that. Oh no, Photoshop doesn't support that. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna have to just copy this, open, look at the thing. Oh, they have like the old traditional. Yeah, this is 2012, so you can't expect fully like a lot from it, I would say. But hey, it still works for what I do, so you know. Should be under this folder. Uh, oh wait, no, that's the their place folder. We want the my place folder. It's actually it never shows up under recent items unless I open it. Maybe if I double click, it would finally show up. Oh, there we go. And I should upscale it or downsample it actually using AI. Best one. Nightmare exposes XerStudios download folder. No. Oh no. I mean, he's already in the voice call, so it's gonna be super cursed for a while. Whatever. Indeed. Really cool. Um, snapshot 20. No, that's not what I want. So what I'm doing is I'm opening up my AI upscaler or downsampler actually, where it actually like takes the image and it learns from it and then it pretty much makes it like a lot higher resolution than what it already is, which also adds a lot more clarity to the image as well. It's called Wafu 2X Cafe. Don't judge its name. I usually judge its specs. And it's quality. It is quality on an RTX graphics card with those tensor cores, which is actually required to use this. Because tensor cores is used for AI stuff, so you know this is really good. So I usually set the sampler to 10, and denoise and magnify, and I set the denoise level to level 2. So these are my settings if you want them. And we can compare and contrast the differences. Big difference compared to the new image. Let
Yes, I believe your mic is working. I hope you. I hope you. I've been here for how long? I guess you players really are simple-minded.
okay, test. All right, it's working now. Uh, what happened there is I believe this conflicted with this, so my I'm using AI to like remove background noise from my mic, and I had to restart this to fix that issue. But you can also say that Nightmare sabotaged my mic, because that's what everyone's spamming in chat. So I'm just gonna say yeah, that happened. Okay. Well, hmm. What's the resolution of this? Can we see on this? I haven't used Photoshop in a while, so don't judge my skills. Uh, I thought it said 187%. I thought it usually says like I can do this a better way. I can just open up my other software, and I could just open it up in here. Uh, right, and I could see that this is very low resolution. And upscaling it, Oh, I don't need to change the model. I just need to turn off my broadcasting program. So just a sec. My mic's gonna be off till I get this upscaled. Okay.
That means I'm in control now. So, let's in this virtual stream chat. I guess my mouse isn't productive, right? But I guess that is here. Uh, I just think this mic yes, we have went over that for quite some time. I don't know if you can hear me properly.
There we go. All right, we're good to go. Sorry about that. Uh, I had to turn that off to us to work. So we got it now, and here's the output. It's right here. Whoa, keeps reloading. This is the image that we want. Yeah, and that's the old one. I could see a difference. You zoom in, there's more detail. On the other one, if you try and zoom in, oh, it's probably because it's pixelated, but it would be more blurry. Pretty much, that's what it would be. So now, resolution has also increased to 5400 by 6000 compared to 5400 to 600. Ahaha, oh man, I love watching you streams and making jokes. I love it. You're very welcome. Streams are cool. Very, very cool. Open. We don't want you anymore, program. Alright. Open, quick access, and here we go. Boom. Kind of percent difference, but hey, it's high resolution, and it's got more zoom detail compared to this, where the pixels end earlier. Was it worth the wait? Not sure, but hey, it would make the 3D export a bit more accurate doing it this way. Or at least it should, even though I see some artifacts here, but we'll see. We'll see how it does. Uh, I did that on purpose. Alright. So it's exporting. Since it's a high resolution image, it's going to take about a couple seconds or so. And afterwards, it should show in 3D, pretty much in 3D style. Shut up. There we go. Even though that's kind of crusty, but eh. If we were to take this, if I can select it, And okay, still loading. Select. I need the other properties, please. This is just materials. Because when you click on it, yeah, there we go. Extrusion depth. We want to turn this lower so that it's not sticking out. If I can, yeah, there we go. It's getting there. Come on. I don't know why it's lagging, but yeah. If it keeps lagging, it's going to get the incorrect value. What else is lagging? I'm like, okay. Now task manager keeps being weird. So it's not my processor. It's probably GPU. So you can do that. Very nice. I had to press Control Z to go back. Alright, chat's looking good. Very cool. Alright. Just gonna do this. I'm gonna zoom out so I can see it all. Like that. Choosing zips the other way. Let me just say, set this to number. There we go. That actually limits to all the lag too. Maybe like 150. And it'd be like, yeah, semi 3D, semi not. Still pretty cool though. You can do a lot more with it as well. Um, then afterwards we can export. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Photoshop. Let me export. Don't freeze. Ah, it keeps freezing. How inconvenient. Or maybe it's because I got all these other tabs open. It's taking up all the bandwidth. Oh yeah, layer style, that's cool. No, we don't want that. We just want to export. There we go. Now we can export to our assets folder on... Okay, that's the wrong one, I believe. Yeah, wrong folder. We want the replace to folder, which is going to be here, here, not there, here, 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 then my place, because we want to put this in the house. I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call it Rose Jar. And I'm just going to set it right in there. Rose Jar. As an OPJ. And for the material and stuff like that, it might be incorrect in Unity, so I would show you guys how to scale that perfectly. It's a pretty simple fix. You just have to crop each side so that it shows up right. Because it would show smaller on the image. You will see in just a second. Because I know it sounds really confusing when I say it. But let me just find my place. Oh yeah, Rose Jar. Here we go. Interesting. What parts do you have in your PC? I have for my processor a Ryzen 9 3900X. Very good processor. It like handles anything I throw at it. It's really, really good. Then for my graphics card, I have an RTX 2080 Super. I had a 3070, borrowed it from my friend on this computer for about a month. I would say the performance was about the same. In terms of like the difference, even though it's supposed to be like 40% better than the 2080 Super, I didn't really notice that much of a difference, but it was probably just me, and I had probably had to like have more optimized drivers for it to work perfectly. But yeah, I got my 2080 Super back. He had mine because he originally had a 1060 for his graphics card. He switched back to that. Now he's got 3070 in a Bitcoin mining machine. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. For my RAM, I had 32 gigs of RAM, 3200 for the speed. Really good RAM. Handles anything. I usually use about 20 gigabytes of RAM, so I usually need like a lot of RAM because I have so much stuff open up in the background. Especially good for streaming as well. Did you say Ryzen? Let me type it in chat. It's there you go. Ryzen 9 3900X. It's an AMD brand, but I heard it was better than Intel, so Really cool stuff. So yeah, this may be small, but that should be good. So yeah, we don't have the texture on it right now. So when we create the material, the texture should be incorrect. Which may not sound all good, but I know how to fix it. So when we put the base color on, you can see what I mean now. Where it's incorrect, it's not perfectly aligned to the edges unless we crop it. So to fix this, I just have to open up the PNG file of the texture, to be the rose itself. And what it's doing is it needs to be aligned to these edges here of this entire jar itself. So you can just back select all of this. And sometimes it takes some time to align it perfectly to the edges, but it's a pretty simple process, really. Just like that. So that's how you fix the 3D layers issue. I could probably align that better. I saw in the zoom that it was a little off. Yeah, there we go. So now that should be absolutely perfect. And now we can save, and now it should fix perfectly. There we go. So now it works perfectly fine. And in terms of that little artifact last time that we saw in Photoshop, which would be this little weird triangle edge thingy, which happens sometimes in images for no particular reason, and is like the only way to fix it is by adjusting the resolution of the image. So I didn't really do anything about it because it's perfectly fine in Unity. So yeah. Except for these though, those are sticking out. And you can see that as well. But we can actually add a NOMA map to this now. And what a NOMA map does is it actually adds a lot of detail to an image. Or not particularly to an image, but to a material itself in Unity, or any game engine that supports NOMA maps. So it's pretty much, like this wall here? You could see the detail of this wall. If it had absolutely no NOMA map, it'd be flat, like this. It'd just be an image, for the most part. Hello, XOver888. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? And okay, chat's looking good. Alright, so now you can actually easily make normal maps nowadays. It used to be a bit of a complicated process, but now you can just do it in a website. I do it in a website called smartpage.net, Smart Normal, which pretty much this is what a normal map looks like, by the way. Why are random nightmare sounds playing? He's in the voice call.
Yes.
Mhm. It could be a little hard to understand, but yeah. There we go. So the image is uploaded. If I zoom out, yeah, you can kind of see it, but I have to intensify the amount, I believe, or bias, maybe. Maybe it's this. It might have changed it. If it stops lagging, I don't know why it had micro stutters. I might even have to refresh the page. Yeah, okay. You see these starters here. It's okay. Okay, good. Um, okay, 99% GPU. Interesting how broadcast, my voice system, is actually taking up a lot. Once again, how is Google Chrome taking up a lot? It's absolutely crazy. In fact, I even had to restart broadcast because I don't think it's supposed to take 50. Yeah, 3%. 3% for broadcast, not 50%. That's crazy. What else is taking? OBS. Okay, that's fine. Unity and Google Chrome, 12%. Nightmare did the random piano dudes. Makes it to the opposite casual. Yes. Make him read a copy pasta. You heard that? Where'd you go? Where you go? Oh, Nightmare got spooked and muted his mic. Woohoo. Let me try this again. I think the resolution of this image is what really just kind of made it hate it. So, well, anyway, if it was a normal... God! Hopefully it's not making my mic skip, but, you know. Let me just try doing this. How many frame drops? Cried a couple. Alright. Save. We have to wait for its micro starters to stop. The resolution of this image is really high. Pop-up blocked. There we go. And boom. I guess that was easy. How did it download so quick? I don't have that good of internet. That kind of looks a little eh. You probably look... Well, in fact, I can actually fix that in Unity, actually. And starter seems to have stopped, okay. Right, well, we could try dragging this over to Unity, like this. It'd be the normal map. And that website should work better with a lot of different images that are not too high resolution, because this is like a 5,000 by 4,000 image. So that's probably why it, like, pretty much broke Google Chrome at this point. So yeah, default, we drag this in, fix now, and there we go. Okay, that looks good. Doggy. Yes, there is a dog in the background barking. Really cool stuff. So we can adjust this normal map a little bit. And yeah, it may look blocky, but that's because of how the image was exported. So I guess that's how the AI works. The little blocks. Because if this was the default image, it wouldn't be so blocky, but yeah. This is just how it is. Unpack completely. Name this rose jar. I took it out of its primary game object so that I can actually drag this like this. As if it was default, like that. Actually, it seems perfectly aligned. Yeah, okay. If I drag this over on the table, if I get rid of that can, it's not supposed to be there. You can have the rose jar. Nightmare, choose the next music. Yes, Nightmare. From this folder. Not my downloads folder. my music folder. Which song?
Anything you want to play.
Okay. I will say the finale. There we go. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. And drag this all the way over here. Like so. And there we go. Bada boom. And let me just take this out. Smooth follow. And place this on here. Like that. Target. Should be the player. Oh wait. It's multiple players. This one, 5. Okay. Really cool. Then... there's 2 of them. Which one? Not that one. This one. And we'll see how it does. After I save, of course. 5 likes. Let's hit it, guys. Really cool stuff. 6 likes. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Sorry, gotta go. Accelerate. Okay. See you later. Alright, here we go. The music has ended. Nightmare. Choose the next song. All this random nonsense.
How about the one that goes turning to
Um, uh, Rainbow Rosie. There we go. Rainbows have roses. Why is that so bright? I don't remember that being so bright. Did I put this here by accident last time? Huh. Oh, I guess I did. I forgot to delete it. My bad. Oh. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Where's the rose? Where'd it go? No! Okay, well, after dying, I think I accidentally had his position. What in the heck is his follow? That's a different script. Height, rotation, and damping? Nah. I don't think I used that script at all. So I'm just gonna magically put another one down. I think it's just follow. Yeah, follow 2. That's the one we want. Okay, there we go. Now we actually put the actual target down, like this. Movement speed should be 0. I believe the rotation speed should be 5. And for the rose jar, it should be default. That one. The top one. This one. Just like that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Ah, yes. Got 2 people in the Discord now. 2 new people in the Discord. Awesome. Yes. I'm going to shout them out because we did such a great job. Rebecca 3 to casual and Axion. Really cool stuff. It's in the description. So we got follow script 2. Okay, we are good now. So now, why is this box floating like that? Did I do that? Okay. I guess that works. Oh, playtest time. And we got 7 likes. Amazing. I love you guys. Love it. Alright. Just put this on. And yeah, perfect. Well, well, the rotation's a bit weird, actually. I know a way to fix that, though. There's so many variables to everything, so, you know, it's never perfect. Till we get it to be perfect, so. So let me go over here. Probably don't want this to be in this, you know. We don't want it to be a part of it. And if we change this to center, yeah, so the center is actually over here. So technically what it was doing this because it was right here, the center. So to fix that, we will need to have a game object. A new one, actually. I don't know if an empty can do it. No. Let me see if I can, yeah. So we can make a new one. We can name this one, oh, sorry, we can use this as a new primary game object. And with this, we can actually adjust this a little bit. So that's perfectly aligned no matter what. Oh, it was so far away. I was so close. That's what happens if you don't have depth perception on your monitor. It tricks your eye. So we could just adjust this right here. Since that was on the bottom last time, we can actually do the same thing. It's just do this. Game object on the bottom. Then if we check this side, yeah, so you have to always assume it's depth from every angle. Because even though it looks like it's like right there, sometimes it's like so far away. But I guess that's just Unity's way of doing like these XYZ positions pretty much. Alright, so now we got that all finished down, and now we just put this here. Delete it, copy paste. Then we could just drag this game up over here and then we can just drag the script all the way to Rose Jar, because Rose Jar can be the new primary. And now when it rotates, so not like that, but like this. This is how it should rotate. This is perfect. 8 likes. Amazing. I'm actually flattered. Alright, so here we go. This is all done. This is perfect. Now it should work. Well, if we do this. Now it should work. Like I say, there's so many variables to everything, so, you know. If it was set to the over one, it probably would have done the same thing, but fixed it. Just by setting the transform the actual primary game object, which is part of the script. And I could show you guys how the script works as well afterwards, so that it doesn't get too confusing about like how rotations work and everything. So yeah, here we go. Even though it's kind of aiming up at me, we can adjust that just by changing its target to somewhere else. So I have these game objects on the player where one's lower, it's like cubes. One's up on top, one's right here. This is where it should be aiming at, because it basically assumes its exact position, its exact coordinates, which is right here. The player, on the other hand, was actually like more above, since there's more coverage on the game object itself. So we could just adjust that to the cube. If I select the cube. Nightmare face rig when? Someday. Someday. Yes. I need to get my rigging software reinstalled on this machine. It's on my older computer, so I don't have the rigging software. So let me just set the sorry. I'll just change its name really quick. Not confusing at all. Perfect. Then we choose it to not confusing at all. And boom. So now it's even worse. So, okay, don't do what I did. I guess you could just drag this down. Yes. More down, please. Not too down. And perfect. Perfect. So now since it's smooth, it's weird, so smooth is basically just, you know. Oh. Well, there's no way to adjust that. Oh well. What was the other script? Why is it? Oh no. What have I done? I accidentally put in the oops, okay. Well, technically we can delete this now. We don't need this anymore. It's the upscale version of this. We don't want that in the original untouched My Place assets folder. We want that to stay untouched. There we go. Someone needs to make a face rig of Nightmare. Okay. Someday.
Someday.
Yes. So then really quick, I'm going to check out the rows. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention the bonus content. So yeah, you see this isn't smooth. So it makes sense when it like follows you that way. Or I could just make this like stationary, but it's flat, so it's weird. In fact, we could probably just recreate the jar entirely to like an actual jar, you know? So it's not flat like this. And the rose is perfectly fine the way it is. Because technically all roses are flat, right? I don't know. Oh yeah, Photoshop can also do that because you can actually use different extension methods. Even though it's kind of hard to show, but let me just see, because it was lagging last time. The shape preset. So this is how it works. We could set it to this if it was a jar. Technically, we have to recreate the entire jar itself in the form of pixels. So if I choose this, it would take a while to load because, it's slow. But if I had it actually created just right for this particular part, you can actually make it perfectly round, and a perfect jar. But like I said, it's hard to show because it's lagging. So back to Unity. And for the script, to be file 2, if we open this up, Rose is no longer a jar, it's a statue. Oh yes. It's a statue that looks like a jar with a rose in it. It was fake. Fake. Programming. Okay, so you may not see anything. That's because I have to reconfigure my settings so that it captures. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of this there. Alright, so this is how the script works, so that you guys can have knowledge. On awake, my transform equals transform. So my transform is the object that is itself rose jar. So that's its transform. Target's the player. Even though I have it set to a game object, but it's attached to the player. Let me just do this. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. So let me go back. The transform is the jar itself, its entire game object, and the target is the player. And movement speed, rotation speed, that's all floats. Floats is decimals. Transforms is game objects, like the positions and rotations and all that of a game object. And you can actually manipulate each transform. So target that transform. So like position, local position, rotation, and scale. So you can change all that in script. And that's how this works. So my transform, since it's already a transform, you don't have to say transform. In fact, I could have just done rotation, position, because it's technically already a transform, so I don't need to redefine it. But since this is my transform, it uses the rotation. Croton line, that's part of rotations. That's how rotations work. That's lerp, so I guess it's just like, I don't really know, interpolates between A and B by T. By the range 0 and 1. So confusing stuff, I know. But that's how it like looks at the player, and then look rotation is built into Unity. So it looks at a certain direction. So target position, so the target is the player's position minus its own, the follow position, and then the decimal, which means it's something else. Rotation speed times delta times the speed of the game. Then my transform that position plus equals to my transform that forward times movement speed times delta time. So the forward basically means this. So that's what forward means. If it's side by side, I believe, is something else. But that would be the blue arrow of the game object. It'd be up, or actually, up is Y. It's this. This is up. And you can use this as a multiplier. And you can just, yeah, because it can constantly go forward with that. I thought there was something else too, like left, right. It'd be right. To right is blue. This. Man, I was making Unity games. It was really easy for me, just like ClickTeam games that I've done. Yes. Unity is a bit different, however. Let me plug in my headphones through that. I have the cable right here. If you guys cannot see, you know, camera doesn't exist. But I'm going to plug this in to my computer. You're going to hear a beep or not. Or maybe it's because I didn't plug in my headphones yet. So now you're okay. All right, cool stuff. Durman XX, could you make a feature which recognizes the microphone when someone says something about the game? A jump scare will appear. I was actually planning on making something like that as well. Um, because a lot of other games do it, and I thought it's a very unique feature in games. Because just by how like you can have it so that uh Nightmare like hears everything you say and then he like knows your position. He knows where you're at based on your voice. I mean that would be really cool. I was even making AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning for pretty much to track down where the player is at. So I was teaching the AI to follow the player, uh, but to pretty much just trigger these hidden events, these jump scare events that happen uh, out of nowhere. Like I taught it so that it does it out of nowhere. It's pretty cool, and it also makes decisions and everything like that as well. Oh, that would be amazing, then, X. Oh, this would be nice, indeed. Because I 100% agree with the whole feature, the whole idea, because I think it's really cool. It adds a lot more immersion as well, I would say. A lot immersion to the horror experience. I don't see a lot of games do it. Uh, Most of the newer horror titles, even especially VR ones, actually have that voice recognition feature, and I think it's really cool. Like a game that I was playing, a VR game I was playing yesterday. It was a horror game where you go in a house and you find like paranormal activity, you find ghosts and all that, and the ghosts can hear exactly what you're saying as well. So you can like call out their name, they can hear you and all that stuff. It's pretty cool and pretty scary. Oh, maybe change the lights on the keyboard, etc. Yeah, for particular keyboards, like Razer keyboards. I have a Razer keyboard, and I know that I played Doom before, and I had like some custom color profile for my keyboard. Even the mouse too. You can do the same thing for the mouse, but I can have it like flash red when you die or something like that, or something unique. I just have to get the plugin for GMB, the Razer keyboard plugin, and probably for other keyboards like Corsair or whatever, it'd be a different driver, different plugin. Unless there's one universal one that works with every keyboard, but I'm not sure if that exists for that. By my assumption, anyway. So anyway, that's the rose jar. Um, so now I can optimize the reflection probes so that when I leave a room, these turn off because these can take performance when we're in the background on different computers. I would say most modern computers can handle it fine, but it's always good to have things optimized. I would say the lights turn off. I believe, do they? I don't remember. I have to see. What is this attached under? This is under nothing at all. So I'm gonna make a new game object, and I'm gonna call this room. Because it's technically just a tiny room, so. Then we drag this down to room. In fact, I could probably do this in a much better way. I can just select all of these, and I hear Mike audio. But anyway, we can drag all of this down at the same time. So I don't have to do it for each individual one. There we go. And then when it turns off, it's like this. So you may ask, how does it turn off when you leave the room? Well, programming, of course. Phasmophobia. I believe you're 100% correct, because that's what the game was called. I just forgot the name, that's why I didn't mention it. But yeah, shout out to that game, because I liked it. It's on Steam. It's for $10. It's a horror game. It works with non-VR and VR. I played it with my friend the other day, too. Pretty cool. Alright, so this is the door we want. And we have false teller, true teller. So false teller, what that means is that as soon as the player teleports, it turns the lights off. Because if I were to have it so that when you press E, if you were to press E, if it would immediately turn the lights off, but you would see that before exiting the door, pretty much before the animation transition. So technically, we don't want that because that can cause problems uh, with fluidity and all that. So for false teller right here. we can just have this set to the actual room game object itself right here. And I will just put this right here, just like this. Typically just two. The one above is the wrong one, but sometimes I name them the same name. But yeah, just like that. And we would also have to set this for the other door as well. Which would be right here. Yeah, probably Phasmophobia. Yeah, it is Phasmophobia. Pretty good game. Alright, room, 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 there we go. So now when you exit these rooms, this light, including all reflection probes under this game object, should turn off. And you just have to drag and drop onto this. Boom, boom. So it's pretty cool that you don't have to set it to each individual one on the script. You can set it to one. And the reason why it's a list like this is because this variable, which is game object, it's an array. An array can hold multiple variables or multiple game objects at once inside of one variable. So when you can actually loop between the list, and how the loop works is loops basically takes the amount of data. You will see once I find it, but I actually, yeah, you can see how confusing this script is for some people. False E. So I can double click that to see where it's at. It's right here. So false E does not equal null, which means does not equal nothing. For each game object I in false E, so this is how a standard loop works. It loops, like it goes between each mount, each part of the same game object, and it turns them off, like that. Just turns all of them off. So both of these turn off because of this loop, because both of them are being reached by this loop. Did you spend most of your time in Phasmophobia laughing at the funny parts? Yeah, I was picking like jokes and stuff when I was in it. I was like, hey, ghosty, ghosty, where you at? But he turned the light off multiple times. Yeah.
We were both
Yeah, we were both playing.
and the lights were flashing in here. I was trying to lock the door open, open. And the ghost was behind with the axe. I was like, oh, what the heck?
Oh, someone asked, what is this visual? This visual. That's actually my background of the streaming software. So it's basically just this. It's just for the background, pretty much. That's all that is. But yeah. So yeah, that's this script word. And same goes for true. Same exact code, except it turns on. So if this was false, true would be the same as false. It just turn off. Set active, set active. How that works simply, it's just this. This is false. This is true. So that's how set active works in game object forms. Well, anyway, so now on the other side of the door, we want these to turn on. So true tele is what we want. Or technically, true E works because you don't see the lights before you go in. So it would turn on before you go in anyway. So it's not a requirement. We don't actually need to do this. In fact, for performance reasons, it'd probably be better for true tele. Because as soon as you go in the room, it would just be there. You don't have to wait. You don't have to have lag. So for true tele, all we need is the entire variable itself, the light variable right here. And we can actually turn this off by default as well, which would save quite a bit of performance, I would say. Actually, we can see when we're in game by my fraps. After I actually do this for this other side. So yeah, there we go. Just like that. That's how we do it. I'll check chat. Alright, chat's looking good. Sun watching. Really nice. Alright, so now we're going to playtest. And should be able to see that turn on and off. It won't be noticeable. Should be no noticeable difference. Unless if it wasn't working, it wouldn't turn on or it wouldn't turn off. So we can actually see behind the scenes of what happens while we're not in the room and we're behind the store. We could see if it's on. You can see it's off, and I'm getting like 63, 64 frames per second. So if it was on, uh, we only get like same amount, 60. Well, just 60, 60 average. So you gain about 5 FPS, which is better than nothing. Better than nothing. And now when you're in the room, everything else is off. So that's why my frame rates went a lot higher. Because in the other rooms, well, except this one, because I have to optimize that, this one does not have it. I should put that under the same game object as well. And this one is on, even though it should not be on. Yeah. Yeah, look, I even gained like more FPS from that. And since I have the game object selected, if I unselect the game object, I should gain even more FPS. Yeah. 110 FPS. Boom. Simple frames. Simple, easy frame rates. And that's what we like. Now when we go in the room, it should be just fine. I think if I go back, it'd be back to 60, 67, 65, probably because it's on. Is it? The lights? No, it's off. See, the reflections are working, so we should adjust that so that's more optimized a little bit. But yeah, 5 FPS. Let's go. So that's how you optimize games. You just turn off lights when people can't see it. If it was a multiplayer game, it. Oh, I just fell through the map. What? Oh, I thought that was fixed. In Unity, something. Okay. Hello, I'm watching 3 a.m. Oh man, for me it's 4 p.m. But dang, 3 a.m. That is cursed. Especially when we have Nightmare on the voice call. It's even more cursed. Indeed. So now for present, 9 likes, awesome. I love you guys. I really appreciate it too. I really appreciate the support. Okay. Anywho, so for this, and for all of that over here, friction probes. So we need to see here. Present is the name of the game object with lights in it. These lights. Except for this one. This one you should be able to fix that too. By putting it under the same, it won't affect anything, it just add more performance. But we could probably delete this too. Or have to select that as well. Like so. Copy, delete. Where did it go? Well, we're about to recreate it. Like so. Like here. Boom. Oh no, it's even worse now. Great. Well, it shouldn't do that way. We should probably just have the game object. Just have to like find that. Since it's so confusing, I'm just going to drag this all the way down so I can actually find it more easily. There we go. Much better. Then we drag these lights to that game object. They should automatically turn off. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Blind. Yep, there we go. Perfect. These don't really matter that much because it just kind of like just adds light there. It only vary because with layers, if this was set to default, it would actually show up on everything else. But I only had it for this, so it also saves performance to do this way if you have it in layers. So this material is actually going to that layer. Yeah, light 6 layer for its rendering layer mask. So no other lights affected except for these with the same layer. So pretty cool stuff. That's how I'll make light bulbs. Alright, so for these, I'm going to select all of these test lights. And I'm going to put this under the same game object right here. And now it's more optimized. Seems to be burnt. I don't know how that even works, but yeah. There we go. More optimized. And it looks exactly the same too. So when players are not in the room, it won't be on. So they save performance. Really cool stuff. So now we could save. And now, okay, this room's off. So now we can go to these reflection probes here. And these should be under present 2. Because present 2 only affects this room. This is how I named the game objects as well. So we could drag this down so I can actually find it better. There's probably over like 2,000 game objects in this scene. I don't know why, but yeah, there is. So yeah, present 2. So now we could drag these, all of these reflection probes. And we can actually select them individually, like this. And now, it should save 5 FPS as well, because reflection probes can be demanding if you have a lot in a scene. But technically, if they're turned off, it won't even matter at all. Till we're in the room, of course, but yeah. Other rooms in the different rooms, if we're under the same, you would, under the different one, actually, different game objects, it would save performance anyways. So it is worth it at the end. So for the other game objects present, we can drag the probes in there, which would be one over here, and there's one over here as well, but it's different for game object. So you can select everything in this room, that probe, this one, and I'm just gonna check these two. Doorknob reflect light. Is that the probe or is that the light? No, that's the probe. Okay, cool. Then probe 8 is somewhere over here. I'm not sure if present affects that room. Okay, it does. So we can actually have this, the other one, and the door one as well. Door reflect light. Alright, this one. Then the run in the other room. I think this one as well, the mirror room. Not the mirror, the probe. There we go. Multi-selecting. And now we got all of it. So now we can just drag it inside of the probe. Turn the one that's turned off, because the one that's turned off would actually be this one on the other side of the door. So last stream I added this invisible game object, or it's technically a collider, where if the player goes through the collider, it would turn the other reflection probe off and turn the other one on. I did that because there was blending issues with them on, both on at the same time. Both of them were showing on both of the panes, so we didn't want that. So we technically want that one off. And now we can turn this off to see. And this one's on. This one isn't. And we can also put this under present. And now we're good to go. So the game is perfectly optimized in this scenario. And I can actually see if the lights turn off in the hallway when I exit, because it should be pre-programmed. So we'll see. We'll see. As soon as it loads, of course. Here we go. And now. So yeah, frame rate wise, have about, when I start here, so you see how much of a difference there is. Last time we were only getting 64 FPS. Now we are getting 83 just by starting right here. So that was a significant improvement just by optimizing like that. And now when we're in this room, we should get 110. Yep, 110, 100, almost 120 FPS. And now when we're in this room, it should no longer drop to 60. It should stay at 100. Actually, I think in this room is going to 80 FPS. But yeah, those reflection probes can be very demanding when all of them are on. So since we can't see them, it's always good to turn them off. And you can also save a lot of performance afterwards as well. So yeah, we got that section done. Domestic Absolute Casual says you could make an ending where you glitch out of bounds, and then some fake game code brushes over the screen and then crashes. Or does a fake crash. And then when you boot it up, you're back somewhere else in the game. It's actually a really good idea. I should uh, jot that down on my list. I wonder where it would like where would follow the map. Maybe I can take advantage of that glitch that happened last time. Make it like the rarest secret to find, or even the rarest ending. It'd be the super super secret. So many secrets, so many endings. Non-step endings. Can have more endings than the original just by doing that. All right. So yeah, this room is what I want to check out. I want to see if this one is perfectly optimized. So since I'm not in the room, it should have been off, but now since I'm in, it should be on. Um, for everything else, if I leave, it should be off. And it's not. Because in the code, in fact, all of these aren't even under a game object at all, so I should make a new game object. I should just do the same thing. Because we can even get even more FPS. More FPS means more better. Like in I'm Scared. I actually don't remember that in I'm Scared. Well, actually, I see what you mean now, with the crashes and appearing somewhere else. Technically, all my games have done that. Like, especially in my place, it does it a lot. Closes the game on purpose, and it pretty much just adds another thing for you to look at. But falling out of the map and having that happen is what I was thinking about. So we can just say screw this bridge. It could just be over here. And now we're back here. We've been kicked out. We're doing that. Dang. I could probably make this bridge interactable somehow. Yes, like that. Yeah. Pretty cool. I'll call it's in the supermarket. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I think the supermarket scene was for its true ending, I think. Yeah, I think it was for the true ending. It could also make Nightmare appear before it crashes, like getting closer to you slowly. Oh yeah, and then like not having any control. That'd be creepy. But just changing it, charging at you, and bam, game crash. Yeah, it'd be very unexpected. Unexpectedness is scary. That's what really gets me the most. Alright, so bridge. So I should probably have interaction text for this. I know it's just a floating lever in the middle of the void, but we could fix that. Just have to have a script on it or something like that. So I guess we can just go back to playtest and do something. Then after I have the text of the lever, I can have, or I can make a new game object, optimize the lobby so that it's not taking performance down. Because even this has a reflection probe right here. If it had no reflection probe, it'd just be perfectly black, but it adds reflections to the knob. Unlike the original My Place, it was just yellow. Just a yellow color. Stanky yellow. It usually is a solid color. I wonder if reflection probes work in D&D 5. I think they do. They might be a little different though. They might not be the same. Yeah, you could see it's just yellow. And the other side's white. So that's different. Our Dark Place 2 is secretly a lever all along. Wow. Indeed. It's waiting to be flipped. Technically in a Dark Place 2, I was having it I was planning on making it so that it's like kind of like different each time. Like not like 24/7, but like unexpectedly different, like changing the way it goes, like the way you go. Starting very basic. I was having like the very first scene of a Dark Place 2 literally just look like command prompt. Literally the most basic thing. Then you have to type out like stuff and you have to build the game up type of thing. I was planning on doing that because I think it'd be pretty interesting. You could add an Among Us reference where there's a chance for you to die. A dead body reported shows up. Nothing else happens to that. Just a little G your eye Easter egg. Yes, that would be a good Easter egg. The imposter was there all along. So let me see if they have the correction probes. They do. I wonder if it's actually optimized for once, because usually it's not. Okay, that's different. It's just a white. Okay. I think that's because it's not capturing anything. You have to set this to real time. There we go. Hey, it actually works. I don't know why it brightens everything up, but it works, I guess. Okay, that's a little odd. And look at my performance, too. Okay, it just made everything yellow, so it's not really good in this version. This is a much older version of Unity, so it's not really good. Because it's not using HDRP materials. Nightmare was the imposter. Oh yes, he was, all along. Then you can maybe do a ton of fake tasks in Task Manager when Nightmare comes. Yeah, I was planning on doing something like that as well. As a puzzle too, where you have to like build the limbs. You have to like choose each non-normal tasks in Task Manager till you find all of them. It'd be like an Easter egg hunt, but to Task Manager. All right. Oh yeah, outside. So it's really dark because the lighting's not baked. All right. So now I'm going to make the game object, and I'm going to put all the lights in that game object. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. I forgot the lever. I got sidetracked. The innocent was the imposter. Oh yes. Oh yes. That does make sense. Well, how is the imposter if he's innocent? Hmm. Guys, I saw Nightmare killed XerStudios and then trust. What? You saw Nightmare at? I'm giving you a task manager. Get it? Yes. Yes, I do. But Among Us has tasks, so you have tasks. All right. So for this, yeah, that thing. We need a game object, or not a game object, a script. God dang. The script would be Click Remix, or maybe it shouldn't be, because that's for doors. Actually, I don't know if that works. Yeah, it will. So, click 2, it goes to dog again. Uh, click 2, UI system, game site. Holy Christ. Alright. Click right past, click down. Oh, the garbage truck is here, that's why. Okay. Cool. Alive. Alive, that's just what we want. And we can actually test this. It'd just be a mouse. Go into this, and then this would appear. This magical cube. Maybe it shouldn't be a cube. Maybe it should be Nightmare. Fine. Not those ones. Those are curves. In fact, let me just do this. I think Mean Guy or something like that made this. I should check, because I should give credit for using this in the stream. Okay. I just destroyed it. I ruined it. It's perfectly great. Nightmare. Who needs a face rig when you have a full body rig of Nightmare? Nightmare's avatar. I'm just gonna do it like this. I guess the creator can mention it in the stream, and I can just shout out the name. For the task manager, here's some fake task names: Electrical, Medbay, Nightmare, The Innocent, A Dark Place 3. Yes. How did I ruin it twice? Oh my god. I don't know why is doing this to me. Why? There we go. Perfect. Just stop breaking. I need to change that arm. It needs to stop T-posing. Please. Can I move it? Oh, maybe it's because oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, well, anyway, he's going to appear like this. Like, he's going to, like, look at, look at what you're doing there. And then I'm just going to have this cube set to Nightmare himself. Nightmare dude. Here he is. Yeah, it's the scene. Okay. So now, turn him off. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I actually had to click that time. That's interesting. Add the Alt F4 detected to make it even more scary. And the PC shuts off if the task is killed. Oh god. I mean, I know how to do that. Half-Life 3. Whew. Wasn't Half-Life Alyx not even Half-Life 3? Well, yeah, it wasn't Half-Life 3 because it was a prequel. So technically there was never Half-Life 3 in 10 years. Should do the same meat for Dark Place 3. Alright, so here's this. Really cool stuff. Oh, click down. I thought that was click 2. Click 2. Oh, is the weird one. That's what we want. We wanted this one. So now it should be just mouse-based. Yeah. It's like, what you doing? What you do? It's like, don't touch that lever, boy. Go away from it. Alright. Nightmare, I'm having a bad time with my arm. Broke his arm twice. Thrice. Yes. Supernova X has joined the Discord, and French Fry Waffle has as well. Thank you, guys. If you want to join the Discord, it's in the description. We just post a Dark Place memes there. Really fun. Alright, well, that works. That's all I need to know. I just need if he shows up. Now for point lights. Some more decontamination. Trust me. My place. Hello, air. Don't kill me. XerStudios 2. How can there be a sequel to XerStudios? Oh man. All right, point lights. But where are they? Over here. Okay. Ah, yes. So, empty game object. I'm gonna name this Present 3. Or maybe for namesake, Dark Place 3. There we go, perfect. And we should pretty much just select all on every single one of these lights, including that reflection program. This thing over here. And we should drag all of this into this one. Well, actually, I found something else. What is it? Attic. Okay, never mind. Let's drag all this down. Come on. For bonus content, forgot to mention twice. I was going to do some more My Place secrets, because we haven't finished all of them yet. But like I said, next stream would probably be a VR special stream. Just me playing VR games. I got Boneworks, Half-Life Alyx, and Phasmophobia. XerStudios is XerStudios 2. The first is Blackout. Actually, that's very true. Blackout was my old game jolt name. Blackout 2407 was my old game jolt name. So yeah, these are off. And good performance. No lights equals good performance. Fortnite.me or .exe. No, don't talk about that in this chat. Alright, False Tower, Dark Place 3. Then for Restore, True Tower, or Dark Place 3. Then boom, 100 FPS. Just like that. Well, actually, I can do measurements. So yeah, now it's off. Boom, lights are off. We save electricity, we save power. We save money on the bills. We don't need more bills now, boy. Fake nature, it's here, behind you. Troll, Among Us hacks, Dark Place hacks, My Place exploit. I never even heard of a My Place exploit before. I don't know how it can be made, because I have made mods before. So, in fact, you can actually use a program called DNSpy, and you can actually edit the scripts of the games of My Place or Dark Place, or actually in any other game, in that matter. And it's actually not that hard. As long as you know C# and as long as you have some Unity experience, you should be able to. Very easily. So this room is finished from last stream. More task names. The entire world is a task name. I should edit the script for the fade effect so that when I have more than 60 FPS, it actually isn't timed right. It's supposed to go dark before you show up in the other room. Like that. Since I got less frame rate that time. So I'm getting like 115. 122. Last time I was only getting 110. So magically I got 10 FPS from turning those lights off. Very cool. Then 115 here. I'll go back to 90 something or whatever. But as soon as you go in this room, it's perfectly fine. I think this is more FPS than you can get in My Place and Dark Place. Very surprising for more graphical details too. Avocado TV, you could do more. You could do your subs and the donators. Yes, indeed, I can. Since I got the stream fully optimized for that type of stuff, if anyone subscribes or donates, it would show up on the stream. I'd give them a shout out. Donate to the Absolute Casual. Make a 1% chance for the inventory to have an item called "You Shouldn't Be Here." Oh yeah, and it's like the missing texture items from My Place. Indeed. That's a good idea. I should do that. Bring back memories. Just gibberish after "You Shouldn't Be Here." It's kind of like creep out the part, yeah, because it's different. It's not normal. I do agree with that. Anyway, what else is there to do in this area? I know I didn't finish the lever yet, but that would be like a large, complicated process. So I think the game's fully optimized now. Well, not the game, but this room, this entire map. I mean in the tasks. In the tasks? Yeah. I see, I see. Well, anyway, I could try optimizing the ropes, since I've been talking about it for too long. Tunnels area is pretty much the only area with the ropes so far, because I'm still working on fully finishing the ropes. Because technically they're still a little iffy in terms of the controls and stuff. Unless you get really used to it, it's very easy. But it can bug out where you can actually kind of like rotate in a strange way. And it's pretty bizarre as well. So as we hop back into this map, I can show what I'm talking about. Let me turn that down. So, just stairs. You press E quite a bit of times. You could actually glitch up the camera a little bit. I think you just have to rapidly press E. It can glitch out. No, it's perfectly good. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope. Okay. I was out for a second. It's because of this. The rotation kind of does that. You can make the train sound come back later in the game. And it sounds like it's behind you. Oh yeah. Like if you're on train tracks and then you heard it go behind you but you can't see it. But like it's not really there, it's kinda like a hallucination. That'd be pretty cool. I would like that. Many good ideas for the game. Many good spooks. Here's that train. Sorry, okay. Well. Ah, I missed. Because yes, you can drill in the full version. Since I haven't programmed it in the demo. And there's the train. So, the speed goes faster. Well, not the speed, but the sound speed goes faster with higher FPS. So we need to optimize that. I think I fixed it for the actual speed. Because I think the speed was too fast, too slow with lower FPS at the time. If I actually do this... Oh, it's good. It's going to open up the thing. Yes, exactly like that. Like the horn. Oh yeah. 4K. You can hear the sound is actually not as fast that time. And on 6K, I don't have enough VRAM for this, so I only get 5 FPS. You can't even hear it. You only heard it once. Probably can't even see it either on stream. But yeah, that's why I'm out of VRAM. Let me fix that. There we go. So yeah, for the sound, I could see in the programming if I can fix that. What is that? Huh. Okay. So let me find grabbable object, mark point, button, trigger door cube, rope, 3, cube, challenge course. That's all part of the challenge course. The horn and then the traveling noise right behind you. Yes. So these are the hitboxes. Sometimes you can't fully reach this. So I have this extended like this so that you can actually go above it, but I guess some people don't really know that that's possible. Technically, it doesn't make sense either, but yeah. Maybe I can lower this down so it's easier to get to without glitching it out. Then this has start climb, lecture click, a lot of confusing stuff. Last climb mode, next climb mode. So all we really want is the main script for climbing, which also works with the sounds too. Not sure if it's in here. But let me turn on some music so it's not boring you guys. Final room. What is this one? It's the same one as the last one. Alright. Oh yeah. Take 2 Shots has joined the Discord. Awesome. Where is Click Team? I don't have it open right now. Windows subs. Okay. Yep. I think the script is climb control right here. Climb clip, climb sound source. This is what we want. But false. Clip equals climb clip. Hey, remember the skull from a dark place? You can make it return from some TV screen or something. Indeed. Technically, the skull from Dark Place is supposed to be the one in a Dark Place 2. It's supposed to be the same one because in a Dark Place 2, you start out in the real verse. Because the real true skull in Dark Place is part of the real verse, pretty much. So it also explains the realistic graphics as well. Because you're in the real verse without knowing it, pretty much. It turns out, as a plot twister, that you're turn out actually in the real verse. So yeah. Because you can actually return back to the original Dark Place area in Dark Place 2. I just haven't programmed that yet. It only appears for like a second running after you then disappears, yeah. Indeed. But anyway, for the climbing, let me see here. Just need the audio source. At the true audio itself. I'm typing climb. Climb. Climb sound. Climb with frame rate. I don't know what that is. First time climbing, that's a tutorial. Alright. So for this, this is under update. So we need to times the speed by delta time each time. Delta time times 50 or 60, something like that works. For audio only, if player that trends from that position Y is less than the max height and the player, so this means the player that trends from the position that Y position up and down is greater than the minimum height. I'm not sure if these are programmable for your level. And the Russian text appears for a second. Oh yeah, it is. The Russian text can work. Because I've done that. Or it might have been in a weird way. Like it might have not showed up right, but I've done that in a dark place as well. The Russian text. It works the same way. I just need the right font. I think Arial works for it or something. Sound. Charge. Okay, so this is what we want. Charge away plus 0.5 F. So this is technically how the speed works. But we want to try delta time. That delta time times 50. The very end here, this is FPS. So I think, well, since I did these with 60, I probably can try 60. 2.5 times delta time times 60. So yeah, we could try this out for now. Then I guess we could set the same. Oh yeah, that works perfectly fine. All right. So yeah, we have this now. And that should adjust the speed. So if the game's too fast, it lowers it. If the game's too low, it higher it. That's how delta time works. Based on the last number, this is the target frame rate that you want it to pretty much simulate. Okay, let me hear that sound now. Sounds a bit fast still, but it works. It works perfectly with delta time. So let me turn off the audio for the actual for this area particularly, so that we can just hear just the ropes. Hit bar warning, so that's for the little barrier over there. And I think over here is where that little audio source is. It's behind this door. Yeah. Party breaker 1. And that's the door itself. So we could turn party off and turn this off. And should be other stuff to turn off as well. I thought it was behind that door. I'm just going by memory. But maybe it's on the same exact game object. I think it is. Yeah, it's this one. There we go. Bit fast. If we go to 4K, now it's slower. That means we need to adjust our algorithm a little bit. Alright, so this is 50, this is 0.5. So I wonder if a lower number would make it go faster. Because this is not a full number, so it's probably making this less. I'm not really sure. It sounds about right. And that sounds too quick. This doesn't matter, that doesn't have to be there. So it's about 144. I can try that and see what it does. Then afterwards, I will go to bonus content. You go and start growing a third hand on that rope. Yes, indeed. Technically, you kind of already do, because you can hold the hammer and climb the ropes at the same time, unless I program that out. Technically, you can also hold objects while climbing. Ooh. That's weird. When I go up... That sounds right. This sounds not right. So is this one lower? Oh, here we go again. Can't reach onto the rope. Okay. That's bizarre. Not side climbing. So I guess we technically accidentally made it faster. So technically there was no difference because there's multiple of these, I believe. Okay. So if we set it back to 50, we can probably see if it's slower or not. If we can... Oh yes, much lower. Much lower. Bit too low, I would say. As long as it's the same with 4K, we can adjust that. Yes, it's the same. So we're on the right track. We're on the right track. Avocado TV, do you have plans on infrasounds around 15 hertz? I'm not sure. For that particular part. David Cook 2, the absolute casual. When will we have a way to do self-defense? Like what we had in my place, where we had that yellow flower. I was planning on having something similar with flowers, but also with the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is also going to be used as a self-defense. Not really sure about boss battles, particularly yet. I do plan on something like that. But something that's more like, not particularly based on just loading the flower onto the, onto Nightmare. Probably kind of like in the super secrets, with where you can actually aim and shoot instead of just charging. Something like that. But the sledgehammer as well, that type of thing. It says the game's planning on changing itself each time you go. It's going to be different each time, type of thing. So yeah. Well, anyway, we should adjust this to 60. Then once I figure out the absolute correct number, I can put that on everything, on all the other climbing stuff. This is only affecting up or down. I don't know if that seems slower or not. Very hard to tell. Yeah, we could just do that. That seems a little faster. Oh, I just dropped. Time. This instead. Sounds right, though. So I guess I can see what it's like if we put this on everything. Oh yeah. Oh, W key. Okay, that makes sense. Uh, Also, just a quick suggestion, make the exit text sometimes have a question mark after it. I usually made it seem like a joke where it tries to trick you into thinking it's the exit when it's not. It's like it's a trap, pretty much. Um, but it will like be really short. Only noticeable if you're paying attention to it. Oh yeah, okay. Now that does make sense. I can have it like skip or something. I took that in consideration. All right. Thanks. Good to be here after watching the development live stream. Oh yeah. Check on Discord. Discord's great. All right. Anyway, so since we done the W key, seems to be working fine. I would say. We could do the S key. Actually, I have an idea. To get the exact way it sounds, I could just limit my frame rate using this script. Even though it says frame rate main. I hope I don't break END by doing this. Okay, there we go. So for this right here, I could set my FPS to 60. So now I can see how it really sounds like. It's actually our optimization is actually faster than the older one. But at the same time, it's like very, very similar. It's like could be the same exact thing too. So it's like just no difference. Yeah, when you go back to get the key. Oh yeah. Like behind you or in front of you. So it's just two exit doors in this particular room. Maybe the one in front can have the question mark. Or maybe I can have it be like opened till you go in, it would close. Like super fast. And you can see what's in the room. It'd be like demonic. Might be interesting. Because technically it's hell in there. It's like a living door, but it pretty much alerts nightmare when you interact with it. Hell door. I was planning on making it actually open so you can see it. So this is for the S key, so that's down. Then for the A key, it needs to be, oh, we don't want to build. Good thing there's an error. So we want to put it here, A left, D right. And now it should be perfect, I would say. The climbing sound speed should be perfect. In terms of the climbing speed itself, I think that's perfectly fine because I already used up the time for that. Yep. So this is how it should sound, no matter what. Even if you gain higher than 60, it should sound very similar. And it doesn't have to be the same, just not too fast, because it was like going super fast last time. Let me go 144 on my particular monitor. So it'll be 80 or 90. Yeah. Down's a little bit different though. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. E space. Okay. Yes, limit it to 1 FPS. Okay. Just limit it to 1 FPS. Yes. Ah, yes. Fantastic. Extremely playable. How innovative. Let's climb this rope. I don't hear anything at all. Amazing. Now I need to fix this. I hate it. Oh god. That was sad. Ice 15 is doable. This is like cool laptop FPS. In fact, it's actually very playable. That's a frame rate. Yeah, it's perfectly playable. Just skippy. It just feels skippy, but the entire mouse movement feels fine. In fact, it's interesting how it kind of works and it kind of doesn't work. Climbing speeds. Love this FPS. This is absolutely amazing. This gameplay is so smooth. How do you limit it? To limit the FPS in the script, pretty much it's just built into Unity. So you turn VSync off, because VSync kind of caps the frames. And then every single frame, you set the target frame rate of the application to whatever this number is, whatever this is. Since it's an integer, which is a singular number, it would work perfectly with that. Public allows me to change it while in the inspector. If this was private, it means you can only do it in the script. So yeah, that's how that works. And with the other script, the climbing, I don't see why it seems to like, alright, time delta time. So the speeds for that are perfect. Oh, have I forgotten? These ones for sound. Maybe that's why it sounded different each particular climb, or based on the direction I'm climbing at was different. So this should probably fix that, but I need to do it for like everything. Like this as well. That's perfect. By Z, by X. This is the entire script that works with climbing. It can be very confusing too. Right. That's fine, that's fine. It took me about 2 weeks to make this script because it was very complicated and I had a lot of bugs with it at the time, but it's actually pretty stable now. Alright. Use your oblate to exit. I can't wait to exit this ho-ho nightmare. Nope. User dies. Yep. Alright. Oh, great. Don't even hear the sound. What was it like in 60? It's fine, yeah. That's how it should sound. The goddamn 144 is a bit faster each time. How is up so different? Well, I guess it's not as fast. Here. Train ghosts. Let me just make a variable. But I don't have to keep going to each particular part. Private target FPS equals 60. This is a float. Well, technically, actually, it's an integer. Then we go to this. We go to where it says 60 on this, and we change this. Like so. Side climbing W, S, side climbing A, by Z, by X, by Z. Okay. I believe that's it. And we won't have it be 60. Get the nightmare voice actor to say nice. You're at 69 HP. Oh, great. Nice. But unless you're demonic. 50. Heck, screw it. I'm gonna make this public. If I find it, I change it. Change the number. Okay, compile. Hello. Cool. Please. What the heck? So did it compile or let me just switch up the script here. Okay, no, it says it right there. Okay. Usually Indie freezes for a second. Alright. Climb. So if we find the script here, we can change it to number. I just don't know where it's at. First time climbing, trigger Alt, trigger events Alt, climb sound, climb test. Okay. Technically it's a system, so it wouldn't be under there. Or maybe these scripts have climb, game set. Climb mode ladder 4 first. There's climb control. Okay, I see. Well, it's not here. Interesting how the variable isn't showing up under here. But it shows up here. Does it? Yeah. Target, public int. So I guess it did not compile then. Which means that if I have to refresh, it should have compiled, huh? Interesting. It's not compiling. It might have glitched out. Oh, there is a script error. It actually explains why it doesn't work. So that could have been the same entire thing this entire time. It could have just been that. So I have to see where that error is at. What line did it crash at? 29, 26. God dang semicolon. Okay, well, I'm at the line. I don't see any errors. Let's get rid of these warnings. Let me double click this. Ah, it was an entirely different script. What was I doing here? Oh, I guess it was just demonstrating. Okay. So all the changes we made probably did not make a difference because it wasn't even compiling. So now it should work. And I'm going to set that back to 60 because we trust 60 now. You can make another ambulance noise at night, saying stuff like "you can't escape" or "run," something along the lines of that randomly playing. Yeah, indeed. Technically, Nightmare wants to get out of the fake world, into the real world, which is your universe, technically. So technically, he always wants to get to you to pretty much do that. And you have to prevent him from trying to get up. I don't know why this is happening. Okay. Sounds better now. A bit slow, so we should adjust this number. Probably 70. Let's see what 70 does. Then after this, we will get to the bonus content. Okay, yeah, so it is a little faster. But we should make it even faster. 80. And this should apply to every frame rate as well, with that delta time multiplier. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Okay, seems fine. If I take this script again and change it back to 15 FPS. Yeah, you still hear it. Because before, we actually could not hear the climbing sound with lower FPS. I think 90 would be perfect though. 90 FPS for the climbing. Lift up to 10. Lift up to 10 is perfect. Alright. Yeah. And now, with higher frame rate, it should be a lot faster. Yeah. So you're gonna be climbing too. Climbing's a bit wonky. Alright. So we got that part done. Just yeet that. I want to touch the barrier. Yeah. And the bird is cursed. Alright. Alright, so that part's done. Now we can jump all the way over to the bonus content. We will be showcasing some secrets from my place, what we have not shown in the last stream. The last stream we actually showed the A Dark Place super secret and all of its over glory, all over Easter eggs as well. So now we're gonna hop right into the my place. Secret Easter eggs. There's many Easter eggs in my place. Let's see here. This is the right version. I guess as long as it's the special edition first. It's not the special edition. So I might have downloaded it and put it somewhere. Don't have it on my desktop. Not in the documents folder. Oh, I think last time when I had it downloaded, I just had it in my app data folder. It won't be there anymore because I had to, or technically it deletes itself when you close WinRAR. Since I don't have the special edition. Checking my downloads folder to see if I have it. But I actually don't see it. Okay. Alright, well, we're downloading our game again. It might lag the stream, but yeah. Don't have to deal with it for now. You can make the barrier catapult you away if it already does not do that. Yeah. You could do that. And nope, we don't have the special edition. So as it downloads, I'm gonna look in my other folders to see if I have it. Just so I can stop the download at any time. But for now we can wait. I might find out immediately soon. And look at that. We don't need to download because I just found it. Here it is, my place. Okay. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Let me turn that sound up. Alright, what's under extras? Unused maps. The house cinematic. Render test. Unfinished House 2016. This game at first was going to be another repeat game, but the idea was changed to something better, but here is an example of what it was the first 2 days of development. Repeat was actually a game that I made, which was PT inspired. So this was technically going to be PT2, but, or not PT2, Repeat 2. But, I actually, haven't done it like that. I've done it more unique. The sound of the wind woke me up in the middle of the night last night. There's a storm that's coming near. This is my room. It's unfinished in this part. This is before my place had its own concept. Yeah, you can just go through the door. There is no inventory system. Chat's going off. I'm gonna catch up. That's what. Also, I will create a new GameJolt account in 2021, and I won't changing accounts ever again. Okay. Make a random flashback scene, maybe after a chase sequence. Dropping frames again? Yes, my place was going to be repeat too. Okay, let me close some stuff so that my stream has better performance. Really quickly. Because it might be lagging. Yeah, it is lagging. Okay. I think that's because my processor is being used, so I'm going to try and fix that. Just give me just a second. And it's also because of my place, taking 81% of my graphics card. Pretty cool. I have to close Chrome. And what else is taking my GPU? Huh, there's no room. No room at all. Alright. I hope that's better. It's a little better. I don't know if it's perfect, but yeah. So yeah, repeat 2. This is what this was going to be. 99%, yeah. 100%. And I just felt it on that. Perfect. Did you read my suggestion fully? Oh. Fedora doesn't do that. Make a random flashback scene, maybe after a chase sequence, where it's like the beginning of a dark place, with a red room with a music box. Yeah, yeah, I can have that, yeah. Maybe I can have like a destroyed version of that room, technically to represent the future. Picture Full says yes, and it fades to black when the door breaks open. Indeed. And Ichio2, forget to tell you. Uh, oh, read. Damn it. The stream is laggy, but the game has 140 FPS. Yeah, that's because 100% of my graphics card's being used for this. Probably not anymore because of the game is at a different level. This game's not the best with live streaming either. Um, but go back, go back. Let's go to exit or extras. The house cinematic. Just plays music. Yeah. I think that is possible. I think you can animate the wallpaper. Um, what else did I miss? You know what scares the jeepers out of me? If the crash screen's little nightmare starts living. Oh yeah, you should add that. You wait on the crash screen long enough and bam. Its eyes start appearing, and it stares at you as long as you keep it up. You animate the wallpaper and make it jumps. Oh yeah, yeah. Released in June 2017. Huh, cool. I didn't know how that appeared on stream. Uh, kind of a kind of a trigger, actually. Think it, I don't even remember if I had that on YouTube or not. I think I might have had it on YouTube. Render test. Hmm. At least this isn't lagging the stream. Just a room with a table. Okay. And that's about it. Nice. Alright. Extras. Unused maps. Basement. Came from nowhere. Here's a crafting table. I need to combine the hearts to make the key to freedom. Let's see the enter craft code. Missing key. This is the old crafting system. It doesn't really work. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Table. Yes, indeed. Best room in the game is a table. So we got, yeah, that's the same thing. Intro. How is the two intros? What? Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work. That was a great intro. Just straight up crash. I don't even think that was supposed to happen. Huh. It just doesn't work. Okay. No wonder why it's unused. We got beta end. Ah. What? I saw something? My place. A corrupt game experience. Game Crash is the best intro. Indeed. Coming summer 2017. Stay tuned. I think that's it. Yep. Okay, that was it. Maybe there was one more. One last final part of this, I believe. Unless there's another one I missed. Had to be continued. To be continued. There was going to be a demo of my place, but it never happened. Released next month. End of demo, thanks for playing. Helps out by donating on itch.io to help get this game on Game Choke Red Light and Steam Green Light. Spread the word. Your save state has been saved for the full game. Press escape at any time. It was going to stop when you got the light heart. That's when the demo was going to stop, but technically I finished it anyway. So yeah. Whoops. Sorry for swearing. It's okay. Holy jeep, that scared me. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's load secrets. Unused secrets. Restart game after, yeah, we've done that. Lighthouse, Hidden 1, Hidden 2. So, we missed a couple stuff on Hidden 2. It's like these rooms. But we didn't fully explore. In fact, I'm gonna show one that you can actually get right here. If you look up, so that was Light's head. Well, you found me, did you? I'm just showing you that this is not an exit. So, if you stay right here, if you wait a couple seconds, okay, I think I had to turn the power on. And then I could have gone there. So now that's a rose, right? No. So very quickly I'm going to exit and restart. think I had to have the power on. I think that's why it didn't work. No secrets. Let's see. What is this music track? I always wondered. It's actually something from Free Sounds. At the time when I was making my place, I didn't really make my own music. But I was planning on remastering this track as well for Birthplace too. Kind of like a more spooky, atmospheric type of track. We turn the power on first. Ah, I missed it again. Okay, now we go here. So you just look up in that little bracket up there. The one little scary music I always that played when you entered the gray room with the text. Oh, this is also royalty free. Here we are, so it worked. And now, this is a hallway. How do you get this to the gray area? It was unused. It was going to be used. It came out in the very first version of the game. And you got it by pressing F to open up the website page. But people got confused thinking that this would lead to an ending if the game would restart, so they thought they finished the game. I could have reprogrammed it so that people didn't get confused. Yeah, I still can, actually. Let's either leave. You cannot leave. So I didn't catch what it said there. But we can actually check the game files. Actually, I'll check it afterwards. You just type in stuff like banana and it's Bunsen. Yeah. That's perfect. Breaking the game. Fake Steam achievement. So, how fun does it feel to break the game, huh? Are you happy? Whatever you just did was something I didn't want to show you in the super secret. That's what it was called. But magically out of nowhere, you managed it anyway. Well, I guess I'm forced to give you a surprise. Ready? Oh, the Streamlabs didn't work. Okay. I don't actually remember the website. Let me go to my place. Something on Wix. I don't even remember what the website was called. It's something that happens at the very beginning of the game. After you die and after the game crashes, it opens up a web page for a passcode. It's from that website. If you press F to open up the web page too many times, it leads to that. I believe there's another way to get the very first one. There's a second one. Oh wait, hold on. We don't want to skip our secrets. Or maybe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the surprise went. I think it glitched out. think it was supposed to be a different map that shows up, but I might have actually accidentally reset the save file. So we're gonna have to get it again. In fact, I can actually see what that text says too without opening the game. Alright, come and get me. Alright, now I'm going to check the stream. Yes, indeed. What's the name of the scary music track? I'm not really sure. It's in the game files. But the text that showed up at the end, I died. Let me slow this down. Then I will show it on stream. Oh. Oh, it's the very... Okay, now I see it. I missed it. Why it's slowing down. Oh, I know why it's slowing down. It's because I had that set to normal. Okay, now I can slow it down. And I missed again, but it says it is beautiful. So it's the first message that shows up in the very beginning of the game. Alright. So we have... Maybe we still got more. Secret ending. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Oh, it's the intro text to my place. Yes, yes it is. Like crap. Very reflective. Very detailed wood. Yeah, that sends shivers down my spine. Indeed. Especially how it only shows up for a second. Let's see the enter. Chair. And another door. Proceed to interact. Nicholas. To get the best ending, finish the game my place. After that, there will be a computer in the ending. Go to it. It will display a screen saying enter a code. Simply enter a light day and there's your best ending. Chair, bottom text. Indeed. And there we go. Let's see the leave. I believe it just goes to the very beginning of the game. Yeah. So that's what that led to after that. Now there's more. Press E to leave. Loading editor. Alright. Press C to select object, plus delete to delete. And press Q to save and quit. Now skip to exit the game. Fake Unity. Boom, you can delete an object just like that. Very simple. And here we are. So now this is open. Could do this again. 5-3. Forgot. Actually, 5-8-3-8? 5-4-3-4. And then... So, these doors will be locked until you exit the game, until you reopen it. Then the game will be crashing you. You see. Interesting. Maybe the save files are different in this. Well, what about the other door? Would this be open? That's open. Oh wait, I have an idea. Oh yeah, okay. So now it should open, and there should be no text that appears. I don't know why that skipped like that. Now when you reopen up the game, where's the baby, the red baby? I don't know. It's just there. I see that using your save file was a way to pass the puzzles, if you secretly knew somehow. But whatever, I bet you were taking a break and coming back to the game like everyone else does. And just to let you know, when you first got here, you actually missed an important secret, Easter egg, and it leads to another part of my secret. But another secret leads up ahead. Don't miss it this time. What's your earliest project? Back in 2012, it was like a Doom-esque game, but I don't have the files for that anymore. It was called Outside, I think. I think that's what it was called. Well, actually, there was another one which I can show, and it's just straight up Minecraft, but like in DOS. It's like batch Minecraft. There's a door on the top of the tower that is locked, but it keeps great secrets of the past. Only if the game closes, I would then have enough time to edit the lock off the door, but it is up to the player to decide that or not. And I thought these would show text, but apparently they don't. So now we can go up. It's actually another glitch as well. I missed it. Where you can actually miss the elevator, and then the game would say, how'd you do that? Outside, very original name, indeed. Actually, in the earlier days, I made like PowerPoint games, like fake PowerPoint Call of Duty in like 2010. That was cool. Because I think I literally took photos of Modern Warfare, like gameplay photos, and then I just kind of scrambled it into a PowerPoint game. Yeah. Pretty cool. Back when PowerPoint was a thing. The lift that never ends. Indeed. Takes forever. I don't know why I made it so long, but yeah. And here we go. Open sesame. Perfect. And now this leads to an Easter egg where it kind of shows my older games. It's like a destroyed version of the older games. Oh yeah, there's another secret Easter egg. If you sit here for an hour, like a straight up hour, this thing would open up and it says congratulations, you have been here for an hour. And that's a true secret, but I would need cheat engine to actually like speed up the game. I might have it. I might have it. If I don't, we go on to the next secret. But I'm going to try and find cheat engine. Oh, here we go. We got it. Alright. So, you can speed up the game with this. And you can do this. You can see how fast it is now. And now, we can wait till this thing opens up. So we could see how much an hour takes with very fast speed. Dang, look at my frame rates. What was that? What the hell? Speed hack, bro. I'm waiting for this thing to open, if it would even open. Unless this is only for... Oh, it has to be for here. How long has it been? Can I go faster? No, I can't go faster. Interesting. Yes, 0 FPS. Secret area found. So this is the first one. And that's what it looks like, the void. You just go into it. Then if you find the files, where'd it go? Where's my place? Ah, here it is. It would be a different area now. This one should be Paranormal Activity 1, my older game. So just the ball, it's the room for no doors. Who's this? Spooky. Nice toilet. Marble. Nice bathtub too. And there goes the camera. I don't want you here. Too bad. I was already here. Ooh. trippy. Those games are connected, confirmed. Indeed. Indeed they are. Secretly confirmed. And secretly connected to. We can find out what that text says really quick. It's a fake game crash, I think. Wait a minute. Huh? Oh, I think I just reset my game file by accident. Thankfully, there was nothing else afterwards. But I actually have a way of figuring out what this means. I can actually do this on a website. So you crop that, save this as an image. Put this here. All right. Okay. Then we open up Google, the processing code, website, loader, browser. It was the man. God, it was him. It was the man. Text to English or picture to text. Called OCR. So we do this. So you have to choose Japanese in here. And do text. So yeah, here it is. So it extracted the text from the image, just like that. Then we can go all the way over to Google Translate, and boom. I think it didn't do it right. The wonderful soul attacking creates any hope without regrets. I hope there are no regrets. Okay. Or creates no regrets for any hopes ever. I don't even think that's what it's supposed to say, but yeah, there we go. Perfect. OCR. Indeed. Alright, we could check out. Oh yeah, I forgot. Probably do this. Someone mentioned my order games, so I'm gonna show that after I download it. The little batch Minecraft thing I made back a long time ago. It's called Blocks. And outside, that works too, but you can't actually play the level. But I'm gonna download it anyways because it has a main menu screen. And it's the very first 3D game I made. 2014. Okay. Seems like Blocks is even older. So this might be the very first game. Blocks. Here it is. Coded by Xer. To play, use WASD keys and enter to use them. Let me try doing something so I can get this in full screen. Because that'd be interesting. Okay. Oh, here you go. Alright. Blocks. 1 to play, 2 settings, 3 exit. What's the settings like? Full screen, alt enter only, version 3.0, copyright, not real, Xer Inc., 2014 to 2015. Interesting. Why go green? Loading terrain. Okay. Try fixing the slantiness. So it's like that. So I think W. Yeah, W. Like, did I get it? How's it hanging today? Hello, Alex Block5. It's going good. We're currently playing a very old game that I made in batch. How do I? Oh, I think I broke it. Anywho, for the other one, Outside, which is the first 3D game, I think it has gameplay. To start, press tilde on the left side by the 1 key, then type SP outside. Single player outside. Outside that bat. Version.exe was not found. Alone in space.bat, game.bat. So I think I have to extract this for it to work. Hey guys, welcome to Minecraft 3. Yeah. Let's try this again. What do they even do? Caesar engine bat, set processor architecture, AMD 64. Okay, well it's working. Let me turn that volume down. Oh god. Way too loud. Maybe fix that resolution too. Where's the resolution? Full screen anti-aliasing. I want that to be 16. Color depth. Oh, what? Yeah. It's nice for metal music. Okay. I guess I set a custom one. Uh, 144. Okay. Change it. If there is Minecraft 3, their mobs could get a lot more interesting in your previous installments. Indeed. Ah, where'd it go? Go back. There we go. Model, Mr. Fix-It. Okay. Well, let's do the command thing. SP outside. Yeah. Could not read map. Packages base outside the OGS. So, it's a very old game called Cube 2. Game is paused. There should be an editor mode. You must hold right control or to trigger editing in single player modes. Okay. I'm like frozen. What is going on? Okay. Right control. Oh, that's a zoom. Is this that project you were talking about? Yeah. It was supposed to be like an entire map, actually, but it doesn't load because in the upload, the map was missing. Where'd it save that thing at? Now we don't want to record with Fraps. Fraps, come back, please. Where'd Fraps go? Oh, I think I broke the game. I think I broke Fraps. This level design is all amazing, bro. Yeah. Whoa! I don't care. Fraps. Oh my god. It's so glitchy. Alright, at least you get the music. There's a way to go into editing mode. So, E. Oh, here we go, finally. This is how I made the level. I don't remember the controls, but, okay, well, we just did that. There's a lot of materials, too. Here we are. So we got sky, a lot of stuff. Let's see what this material is. Alright, how do I... Oh no! What did... Oh god. Oh, you could... Okay. Yeah. Shoot Minecraft right here. So how do I think, okay. The middle button, okay. Still trying to figure it out. So how do I set textures? Water. I praise it down. Because literally I just have to spam keys. Mid-deployer stuck again. Will it show it? Editing. Oh, here we go. Let me restart the map first. Then editing mode. Okay. E to toggle, okay. H for height map. Select, drag, left mouse. Select the corners, middle mouse button, extend corner, re-rotate, copy, and paste. Alright, so what about for materials though? Game clip, depth, no clip, class, water. I just want to make a damn leak. Local man struggles with map design, 2008. Real. Yes. True struggle. It's actually supposed to be like super simple too. Oh, there's actually other keys. It's definitely got a banger soundtrack though. It's straight up metal. It's pounding. What the heck is pass-through? What is that? Left control. Okay. Cool. Enter key. Nothing. What's again? I just disabled the UI. There is so many buttons to this. But I'm literally just breaking the game. I was in command. Okay. So that's what that was. I don't think I'm ever going to figure this out at all. So we're just going to go to They still have servers up. That's crazy. Co-op, edit, insta team. The free-for-all ones, there's like none there. Guess we could try joining one of these. An open world game of a bad town. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh. So it's literally just click scoping. Or no scoping, actually. Does everyone look the same? Oh, they're bats? Interesting. I thought this was a server, man. Why do we have bots and servers? How did I die? I went behind a wall. Interesting. Oh, he's on my team. Okay. Great server. There we go. Oh yeah, we're popping off. Ah, gotta stop shaking the mouse. Anyway, this is that water I wanted. Then we can't have it. My god. Very cool. See, I have gamer skill too. I'm a true gamer. Oh, thought I had that one. This looks like Italy from Counter-Strike source. It kind of does a little bit. In fact, it kind of feels. It's more like, I don't know. There's a lot to this though. It's like Call of Duty for free. Because this is literally all Black Ops 2 was. It was just a bunch of no-scoping. I think this came out back in 2002. This is a very old game. It doesn't even look that bad for an old game either. It really doesn't. I'm just wrecking. Okay, I don't understand how that happened. I will call hacks there. But yeah. This was the first thing I used for making levels. I think I made 3 custom levels with this. With their little editing tool. And they're kind of like scary maps, like little horror maps. I used to be like really good at the editing tool, but now I'm like really saucy at it. Like I just can't figure out the controls for it whatsoever. Hey, this is kind of hella fun though. Oh. And there we go. We're getting them hits. I got my DPI set right. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I hear him. Oh my god. No! Oh god. Does this shape 7 minutes? Oh, that's a while. How many kills do I have? I don't know. Which one am I? Unnamed. So, oh, I froze myself. Oh god. How do I have 100? Okay, 22 frags. Alright. Where's... Oh god. Well, that's enough of that. I'm getting way out of... Getting way sidetracked. How many views I have? Did I lose my views? Okay. Well, anyway, so that's that. So yeah. Let me see what else we have for my place. Missed the F key thing. I'll play special edition. Okay, I'm just drag that out of the way. Knocked chat. Alright, so Hidden 2 has some more. Let me show another one. Alright. Hex. Alright. So I believe this probably won't work. No. Five, 4, 3, 4. Everyone's 25. I just noticed on the top of my head, so, you know. There's that baby again. There's that 25. Then we go all the way over here, and we open up the door, we go up the... Here, let me try one other thing. Well, guess we're not going anywhere. I don't even know if it glitches to blur out some stuff. Wait for this. The light goes up with it. Be gone. Look at how long that thing is. It just stretches up. The elevator had a collision bug, which resulted in you falling out of it. Oh no, I was just out of it. I didn't even get in it. What are you talking about? So there was another one that showed Paranormal Activity 2 in the form of destruction. And I don't have to do all of that again, because I can just go here, thanks to the special edition, and I can just click this right here, Paranormal Activity 2 Memories Map. It's the same thing, getting it, it's just on the right side of where we went last time. And here we are. It's based on my very old Paranormal Activity 2 game. So we have the basement here. Really cool looking basement with a lot of dirt. But dirt's pretty cool. got them lanterns. Got some lamps. And it's a key. Can't pick it up. It's impossible to pick it up. Here's the battery. And we got this room. Don't want you to be here. Too bad. There's that. Going out the front door. And then this is blocked as well. Pretty cool stuff. I think there's 2 more maps after this. Okay. There's that again. And anytime, any moment now, it cometh. And the same text appears. Something like, I don't know what this does. I don't hope it exists or not. This Japanese is cool. You can perfectly understand it. Hey, I got 9 likes. Awesome. Alright, so let me just go back to My Place Special Edition. Go back here. Press F. And we'll check out Tournament Activity 3. Then this also has repeat as well from this particular area. Then after that, we could stop the stream. And next stream, I do a very special stream. So here's Tournament Activity 3, so you guys know. And here's the light switch, really cool. There's a phone. Got this. Oh. Could have the reflection. No, I do not. This time. There's this. The car is not here at all. This is all covered in dirt. Because, you know, houses are clean. I don't want you here. Too bad. For third time. Yeah, it's really cool to have dirt in my house. Really stylish. And texting should happen again. For repeat, it's different. There's like an alternate route you can take, which leads to another area. It's kind of like a secret ending for that part. These ones don't have that though. And so I'm gonna glitch out again. Dropped in reflections, that looks really nice. Here it comes again. Dark doesn't really know what you're doing here. And there we go. And now, for the last one, which is repeat, we're gonna go there. Repeat game's memory. Okay. So here's this. So this one's even more destroyed. Even more cursed. So yeah, the same sequence happens. I'm just looking around. It just uses backlighting as well. So this is opened up. Changes saved. Thank you for using our editor. Start game. Apply changes. So yeah, if you do that, it saves you somewhere else. Just like the banner. I think if you try pressing escape, it fakes it. Failed to exit. Smile. Oh, is it? Alt F4. Dude. Alright, anyway, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. Don't want to show off too much of the super secrets. Or the secrets entirely. Because we can keep that for another stream. Before we run out of special content at the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see if the credits work. I have another feature on the stream where it's like a credits roll. End credits. Technically, no, there wasn't much at all for credits, but oh wow, XerStudios, thanks for subscribing. John. Kidding me, man. Anyway, here we go.